Hi, I'm Sammy, and I'm a junior, and my APR topic was kind of about deep sea and kind of creatures that we aren't able to see due to the pressure, and also kind of our impact on them. So my first piece was the mural I did outside. I was really into spray painting this year, and I wanted to try different materials because I haven't been able to for the past couple of years. So this was a really great opportunity for me. I wanted to capture deep sea camera footage because that's how we get most of our information now about the deep sea. I wanted to use a lot of species that a lot of people don't know about because nobody can go down there, like the dense jellyfish or vampire squids, because I find it really fascinating due to the features that they've adapted to survive down there, such as being translucent or having clear eyes so they don't need the sunlight. This piece took me a while due to weather issues. Due to weather issues, I started off in the fall and I got about 80%, and then it snowed and rained, and then it messed up. Then I started like a month ago, and it was a little difficult because getting back into treating it was a little hard for me. But thanks to my art teacher, she kind of pushed me to get it done, so it is finally done. My next piece is kind of about the variation of species. I use different styles of art, like continuous, blind, and then geometric. I also wanted to kind of show the difference of location with the spider art to kind of represent the continents, and also kind of mesh characteristics of other species, such as axolotls and octopus. So this is kind of, I went to the aquarium a lot to get a lot of pictures, so I could see different species and also help me get different angles for them. This next piece is just me kind of practicing for the mural because I really needed to practice it. I've never done it. And it was just really fun to get to use the different material and as well as get another species out and kind of observe. This piece, probably the piece that took me the longest because it was over the summer. This is my hourglass piece. It's kind of more a representation of what we see and what we don't see, and kind of when we first start working on our impact with this topic. I wanted to use the representation of hands to show the different ways we impact, which is also how I included the use of 3D printing, because I'm now a maker pro, so I get to include that, which is what I actually started doing a lot more, making it more 3D instead of 2D, which is kind of bad for it. I'm kind of supposed to stay in 2D, but kind of didn't listen. So for the summer, it was just that. So it was kind of bland, kind of didn't really have anything to it. But then over the fall and the winter, I started practicing more with the creation of the 3D hands and kind of seeing what else I could add to it. As you can see, it starts getting more 3D. This one is kind of a representation of different ways we polluted, whether it's chemical pollution, oil, or ghost gear, which is just when we leave our nets, hooks, or anything metallic that's sharp in the ocean, and it catches them and they tend to not recover from it. For this, I kind of struggled with what I was going to put in the middle because I didn't really figure it out. I tend not to figure out what I completely want to do with pieces until it's like halfway. But I kind of decided that I wanted to just have it be full octopus kind of underneath, so you can kind of see what the actual impact is with this creature. So for my next piece, this is a lot of process I did because I needed to work on drawing different species because I wanted to do kind of one that was more known, but I hadn't studied them as much as I had for the other ones. So I also did my first digital art piece for this, trying to getting different angles from turtles because a lot of them look different and a lot of them have different shells and variations to them, so I wanted to include that. So this one kind of looks a little rough. So this was me kind of trying to make it more of a plastic kind of situation so we can see the damage of plastic based on the Jaws movie. But I want to take it into a different direction and made it into more of the film and also the contrast between what we usually think of when we think of sharks as dangerous creatures, but in the shark it's a bunch of photos of various species and how most of them don't even care about us. They're all very gentle creatures. Then my final piece is my installation that I put up in the gallery. this was just my biggest piece that I wanted to go on pollution with plastics and kind of the damage it's doing to them. And this was the process making it, and then also I did a different study for it, which was like it would just be just hanging from them, but I kind of wanted to go into focus on one animal and make it bigger.